How About That Cigar is proud to bring you coverage of the 2024 PCA Trade Show. Burn cigars, not bridges.
2024 PCA. Good morning, day 3. We're here with Mike from Ferio, Tego.
How about that cigar?
How about that cigar?
How about that cigar?
So before we get into cigars, let's talk about your tailor and how sharp you always look.
What do you think, huh? This is new for the show.
I
My
like
man
it.
Max Girambelli, Duca Sartoria. He's actually this guy made me my first real suit back in my early days of Davidoff, 2003, 4, something like that. And the guy is just incredible. And this just got delivered last week.
That is sharp.
Thank you.
You're always sharp.
Thank you. Well, you know what? The fuck are you gonna do?
I love your Instagram presence, your Facebook presence.
Thanks, man.
You're inspiring, brother. You're inspiring.
That's nice of you to say, man.
So, how was the first 2 days?
It was awesome. It was awesome. The energy at this show, man, is infectious. Look, every show is great. When you're in the same room with all of your customers and friends and all, there's an electricity no matter what. But this year, I think people are very excited about the change of date. I think people are excited about the weather. I think people are excited about just being together post-COVID. You know, a lot of people didn't come last year, the year before because of COVID. So this show had an energy and a momentum that felt fresh and exciting, and it certainly felt that way in the booth too with orders.
Okay. So what are you featuring this year?
We're featuring everything. You know, I mean, we got asked what's new. Obviously, that's the question that we ask everybody. But for us, it's an easier answer. We're new. You know, Ferio Tego's 30 months in market.
Wow.
It's two years and a few months, and so we're not going to grow our business on this what's new model. It doesn't help anybody to keep having to create a new story that you have to learn and tell. Yeah. We have 9 stories in that cabinet between Metropolitan and Timeless. We have 3 stories in Ferio Tego. That's 12 stories. It's enough. It's enough stories. And we're committed to preserving and maintaining those stories. Not just what's new. What's new for us is consistency.
I like that.
Right?
I like that.
The industry, not that the industry has abandoned it, but we've turned into a meme culture. Ferio Tego is not a meme philosophy. We're blue chip. You know, I want this to be in humidors forever. Once your dog booger runs out or your monkey arm or whatever it's called, and then you're looking for something, you know that Metropolitan and Timeless and Suma and Ferio Tego are going to be there, and they're going to be as consistent and great as the last one you had. Awesome. And that's the story we're sharing with people.
Yeah, I love all 4 of your lines.
Well, you're smoking an Elegancia right now. What do you think?
Oh yeah, it's delicious. Delicious. When I first started smoking your brand, before you had it, Metropolitan, and I always go back to Metropolitan, the Host. It's a solid cigar. Just such a solid cigar.
I mean, if people have not had the Host, that blend goes back 30 years. It was 1994 that blend was put together. And it's mellow and it's smooth. It's got a little sweetness on the cap, but it's not a lollipop, you know, it's just a touch. And, you know, that cigar, if you cut beyond the shoulder, sweetness is gone, and the blend is delicious. And we make that blend first, and then we add a little bit of sweet. But it's delicious. And the Maduro, we introduced that like 2014. The Maduro in the Host is delicious. But that whole Metropolitan line is old school, classic, traditional expressions that really are a snapshot of the cigars of that era. So even the Metropolitan Habano that we did in 2016, it's a Nicaraguan Puro, but it's a Ligero-less Nicaraguan Puro. So it's not like the Nicaraguan Puros of today. Nicaraguan Puros back then were American market friendly to that era. Medium-bodied, smooth, easy. So it's a very old world expression, but it's still, the body is great, the flavor is great, it's as relevant as ever.
Well, which one of your Timeless lines is I wouldn't say your favorite, but which one do you grab for?
That's a tricky question. That's like asking me what my favorite kid is.
Kid.
But what I will tell you is Prestige was the first blend I authored in the market, 2012. So I feel like that was the blend that really put me on record as a blender, if I can even call myself a blender. So there is something very personal to me about the Timeless Prestige blend, and it tends to be a blend that I probably pick up more often than others. But the thing about the four Timeless blends, they really are unique stories, each one. Sterling is so bright and creamy, but it's so round and big. That's a unique presentation of a mild, smooth Dominican blend. Supreme is a box press Nicaraguan puro. There's a million box press Nicaraguan puros, but we use all four regions in Nicaragua in that puro. So whereas a lot of Nicaraguan puros tend to smoke a bit linear, right? Heavy Esteli, a little Jalapa, and that's it. With the Supreme, it's Esteli, Jalapa, Condega, and Ometepe all together. And so it's a Nicaraguan puro that smokes wide, not linear. Panamericana with that Costa Rican, a little bit of saltiness. It's savory, it's delicious, it's super complex. You know, I'm so proud of all the Timeless blends. It's just it's time and place, man. But Prestige is the one that, it's a long answer. Prestige is the one that I really has a little bit extra affection for me.
So, you brought up your kids. I imagine these are from them?
Yeah. Last year, my kids made me a bracelet each that I took on the road, and like my last trip, one of them blew up, but they lasted the year. So this year on my first trip, they surprised me and they each made me a little bracelet. So this is from Rose, this is from Audrey, and they're my good luck charms, and they worked.
Yeah.
And they worked. Let me tell you, it was good, man.
That's good. Well, thank you for your time, brother.
Man, I appreciate you guys so much.
I appreciate your kind
Likewise,
words.
likewise, and I appreciate everyone watching. If you love our stuff, do me a favor and just take a picture and post it, and amplify your love for Ferio Tego. We'd be grateful. How about that cigar?
How about that cigar? We'll be back soon.